I'm sure we've all heard the phrase, don't judge a book by its cover, and I'm here to say otherwise. I think the cover is a testimony to all the hard work and love that the author had put into the book, and if he can be bothered to make his book look presentable, how can we as readers know if that book is worth our time? Now, I'm not saying that all books with fancy covers are worth your time, but I'm just saying that the cover is a really good metric. Now, allow me to give you an example. Which book would you pick up? This edition of 1984 or whatever the fuck that is. What is that fucking John 1984? What's up with the glasses though? Who is that? Or even better, would you choose this edition of Fahrenheit 541 or whatever the fuck that is? Now, those were just two examples of terrible book covers, and that's exactly what we're gonna be looking at today. I went on good old Reddit, of all places, and I found this subreddit entitled Terrible Book Covers, and honestly, I'm kinda scared, simply because I just looked through some of them, and it's just, you're gonna see what I mean. They're really terrible. So, without further ado, let's begin, I guess. It's gonna take a while to find something interesting. That's for sure. Hold on a minute. The Plot Against the King, written by Kash Patel. What is that? What the fuck is that? Is that Trump? Okay, we're off to a great start. That's Hillary Clinton. That's Donald Trump. Okay, I'm not gonna do the impression because I'm terrible at it and my friends hate me when I do that thing. So, is this an actual thing? Is this an actual? Am I getting trolled? Hold on. We're not gonna talk about that. The Plot Against the King. But there is no way this is an actual book. What the hell is going on? Okay, let's just look at the cover. So we have presumably Kash Patel, Donald J. Trump as a king, very interesting, and evil Hillary Clinton. I mean, I think it's more the book, not the cover, I guess. I mean, it's not that bad. It has consistent art style. You know what? I don't think I want to touch this hot pile of whatever this thing is. Let's just move on, okay? Let's just ignore this one. Oh, he's not having a good time. I don't know why his legs are wheels and what the hell is going on with that butt, but I must say, at least this is just very creepy, okay? Because the art style is okay. I just don't understand why. Why do this? Now, this is a thing to look at. What could this book possibly be about? We have a gnome with a swastika. The little people. I guess they believe in short people supremacy. I fucking hate this. I'm just gonna move on. I'm not. What is going on today? We have Trump. The first post is Trump, some fucking Trump book. The second one is some Nazi shit. My parents open carry. What is going on here? An open carry adventure, safe, responsible, and fun. Now, I'm not here to judge art, but what the hell is this? What's going on with the hand? Where's the gun over his hand? Why draw it like this? I mean, it looks fine on this side. Why not just give him the same postures as his wife? And what is going on with their eyes? This is just creepy. And also, what do you mean safe? There's nothing safe about having a gun strapped to your fucking belt. I don't care how careful you are. These people are gonna kill somebody. Is this like a slasher book or some shit like that? I don't know. I just don't like the eyes, okay? Moving on. A lot of controversial books so far. That's always great. Now, do I dare click on this? view NSFW content. How to make money in your spare time. And there's a dude with a mask and a gun. Gun safety. How to What the... Is that... Oil? What am I looking at? Is there a toilet? Why is there skibidi toilet? No! I refuse to... No. This is not a real book. How to masturbate. Okay, so we have... Let's analyze this picture. We have oil. I'm gonna assume that is car oil, okay. We have some ominous white substance being vomited by a head in a toilet. First of all, it looks like something I drew in 4th grade. Minus the obscenities, of course. And I don't even know what's going on in the background. What? What is this? What is this? Why are her face why is his face in pasta? My macaroni and cheese is a lesbian. Also, she is my lawyer. This looks like a Quan Mills book. I actually wanted to make a video about a Quan Mills book, but there's plenty of videos about that book series. But if you want to see one, let me know. Why is she pasta? I have so many questions. Why is she pasta? Why pasta? Why is she a lawyer? See, this is what I mean. I'm not here to judge, okay? You read whatever the hell you want, okay? I have nothing against smut, but why pasta? What could possibly be in this book? Moving on, this is just cursed. Les Metamorphoses. What in the fresh hell even is that? What sort of... And who's this Steve? Okay, so we have the French edition of Les Metamorphoses. I don't speak French. We have the cover of Metamorphoses by Franz Kafka, the French edition. First of all, what the hell is that? That is not a bug. It looks like... Ugh. The more I look at this picture, the more... I have two sides. Whatever the fuck that is, and Steve, that has a unibrow for some reason. Now, this could be two things. It's either something not safe for work and he's melting with pleasure, or he is in agony. It's very hard to tell. The Beatles illustrated lyrics. The Beatles. You mean the Beatles? I mean the band Beatles, right? I don't know. Okay, I'm not very familiar with the Beatles. I listened to some of their songs, but I'm not sure why is there a candle that is melting on my screen. But would you pick this up? Would you seriously look at this book and bring it to the counter to pay money for it? Look at his face. I mean, it's not that bad, okay? It's just... A lot of these are not necessarily bad. They're just very strange, okay? And I think I'm a fan of this one. I know I said it looked bad and I wouldn't pay money for it, but the more I look at it, the more I can appreciate the weirdness, okay? Moving on. Here we go. I see. I think I'm gonna have to censor this one. Oh, that is very graphic. That is... Oh my fucking god. Okay, I guess the drawings are fine. I'm not a target demographic here, so that is... that is visceral, okay? No! Don't hang his willy! Not his willy, no! What am I doing? What am I watching? Cell Phone, People Who Need to Die by Victor Roque. Now, this is one of those fucking 90s 3D render that just looks cursed. And again, maybe I just don't know anything about this book, but why is my first question. Again, The Metamorphoses by Franz Kafka. This is somehow even worse, okay? This has a proper art style, but... Oh I don't know, the bar over there looks like it's censoring something and the face doesn't help, okay? Now, I don't want to judge. However, that is a horse that looks like it has human hands. I don't know what's going on. The perspective somehow feels right. I'm gonna say that much. But you are a horse. And this was looked at and approved by a publisher. What's going on in the background? Is that another face? Is that his back? What the hell am I looking at? I don't wanna. I'm just gonna move on. Who is Pope Francis? I'm sure he would approve of this book cover. Why is the head so big? It looks like a caricature of some sorts. This just looks insulting. I would not want my face to be plastered on a book like this, okay? Why? Why? Why is this a thing? Who made this? It took probably 5 minutes in Photoshop, but God, this is nightmare fuel. Why is her face there? Going places. Indeed, she is going places. Just not the kind of places I would have expected. I would have expected her to go, okay? Good God, what the hell is going on here? I mean, I appreciate the effort, but just look at him. He looks so bored. It looks like he tried to take this picture like 10,000 times. 10 things doctors won't tell you about your crap machine. Oh, I'm sorry. Your CPAP machine. I don't know what the crap machine. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm done. Is that? Hold on. Let me just give it a second. A treasure anomancy. A treatise on the reading of folds and wrinkles of the eight. It was an anus. Why does this exist? Who makes this? I have so many questions. Somebody had to sit down and make this, okay? Horror, 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 horror. That's all I'm gonna say about this book cover. Kissing the coronavirus. I'm done. That was the video. Did you laugh? Because I sure as hell didn't. So, I guess, thank you for watching. I don't think I'm gonna do more. But if you want me to, I will. Of course I will. Who wouldn't? But that was the video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'm gonna go read an actual book or something. I'm gonna go do something because I don't want to think about what I just witnessed. So with that being said, adios. But I'm here to tell you otherwise.